If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning a copy of FIFA 20 on either console of your choice, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Eatway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the official top 100 highest rated players on FIFA 20. EA were meant to post these at 3 o'clock and actually had a countdown to that moment, but they didn't, and they still haven't 50 minutes later. Lots of other websites have posted them, including the Lad Bible, which is the site that I've actually got all of these on here, and that is what you guys will be seeing them from. Many of you may not have seen these before, as EA haven't officially posted them yet, so I'm going to be showing you guys kind of like my initial first impressions and reaction to the ratings. If we start off with the 85 rated cards, we've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I believe that is the same rating that he had on FIFA 19. But I think that is a nice boost to his shooting, up to an 88. We've got Saul, again with an 85 like he had on FIFA 19, some nice all-round stats there. Bruno Fernandes with an upgrade to an 85, nice card. Ziyech with a bit of an upgrade and an 85 rating overall, again I think that is an upgrade from last year. Alan with an 85, which I believe he got upgraded to last year with a winter upgrade, but that is a very, very nice card defensively. Him and Matuidi would be a great partnership. Rodri up to an 85, still a little bit slow, not amazing for an 85 rated card to be honest. Milinkovic-Savic, apart from the pace, that is a really nice card, but pace isn't too important this year and he makes up for it by being very tall and strong, so that's not too bad. Now moving on, we have got some more 85s. So we've got Koke, he's now right mid, he used to be a left mid. Not particularly usable because of the pace. Manolas looks insane, keeping the 85 rating, but now at Napoli. Jimenez with an 85, which I believe is, I think that's an upgrade, but he isn't the quickest, but decent. Icardi with a downgrade. I believe that's actually a -2 downgrade as well. And his pace has gone down a fair amount, as has his shooting. All round, his stats have just been destroyed really, but now at PSG. We've got Carvajal retaining the 85 that he had last year, good stats. Alaba, same can be said for him. Matuidi, again, he's just kept the same rating, but some nice stats all around there. Lukaku down to an 85. His shooting has taken a big hit, I think, as has his pace, I believe. A lot of forwards seem to have been nerfed. Like you've seen Icardi and Lukaku, and you'll see a lot of others later on, and defenders seem to have been boosted. That is a trend that I've seen with a lot of these players. We've got Alejandro Gomez now an 85, decent stats all round for him. And then we scroll up now, the next batch of players. We're getting to some good cards here. Sula has had a big pace upgrade and looks really, really good now. And I actually haven't seen Boateng anywhere. So maybe Boateng's below an 85. There may be some 85s that aren't included in the top 100. I assume there probably are. But that will be a good link together at the back. Alexandro down to an 85 with some nice all-round stats. I thought he was quite good last year, so I'm surprised he got a downgrade. But nice stats all round. Fabinho's had a pace downgrade, but a nice all-round card there. De Ligt with a decent card. A lot of people, myself included, thought he'd maybe be a little bit higher rated and have a better card. He's still a little bit slow, so it's not an amazing card, but still decent. We've got Axel Witsel, 85, really nice all-round stats on him. Robertson up to an 85, not particularly good stats for an 85 rated player, but very high rated. I believe the joint highest rated gold left back on the game. Then we've got Rafael Varane. He's had a downgrade, but some nice stats nevertheless. Very, very quick, good defending and physical. We've got Frankie de Jong with a decent card there. No amazing stats for an 85, but not bad. James Rodriguez, who's literally been murdered. I mean, he's dropped, what, like 20 pace, which is pretty crazy. I don't think anyone's going to be using him now because of that, but he's still got good shooting, passing, and dribbling. And then moving up, we've got Parejo, an 86 that no one ever seems to use. Marcelo, an 85 with some decent stats, but not amazing. They really have done him dirty. They've dropped his defending massively. His pace has gone down, his physical's gone down, all round a pretty big downgrade. Although I believe his shooting has gone up a little bit there. We've also got Donnarumma with an 85 with some nice stats there. We've got Szczesny with an 86, Isco with an 86, Immobile with an 86, Coutinho with an 86 but a pace downgrade, Muller with an 86 as well, and Titi with an 86. And that means there are quite a few 85s that aren't included here. I know Lenglet's got an 86 rated card, for example, with some nice stats. So there are still going to be more 85s. So I think people like Boateng, for example, who I mentioned earlier, will probably end up being 85 rated. Moving up, we've then got Verratti with an 86. Not particularly good stats for a player of that rating. We've got Rakitic, 86. Skriniar 86, a little bit of a pace downgrade on him. Bonucci 86, Firmino 86. Surprised he didn't get an upgrade to an 87, to be honest. Marquinhos, that is a really nice card. Really nice well-round stats, good pace, good on the ball, good defensively, and 86 rated overall now. Lacazette 86, not too bad there. Di Maria 86, a little bit of an upgrade to him. And Pjanic there. Another card quite similar to Verratti, doesn't have amazing stats for a player of his rating, but still decent card there. Moving up, we've then got Keylor Navas now at PSG with an 87, Kimmich with an 86, so I believe he's the highest rated right back on the game. Not good stats though for an 86 rated player. Like, no one is actually going to use Kimmich because, especially the defensive stats, he's got bad defending, bad physical, and fairly bad pace as well. All fairly average for a player that's so high rated. Sane 86, not too shabby there. Very, very nice stats on him. Vertonghen with an 87, a little bit slow. Insigne now central, which is quite nice there. Don't really know if people are going to be using him because he is very, very weak and very small, but interesting there, new position change. Casemiro with an 87, some decent stats there, but a little bit on the slow side. Thiago Silva has had quite a big pace downgrade. I think he had 70 last year and now he's got 62, but still a decent card and a slight downgrade overall. Mertens retaining an 87, but some nice boosts to his stats, I think. He looks really good. Laporte up to an 87, but still a little bit on the slow side. Maybe an inform or two could fix that. But he's got some really, really nice defensive stats and is pretty good on the ball as well. And then moving up now, we have got Alderweireld with an 87. Decent card. Quite slow though. Bernardo Silva 87, but he is a right winger and not a central player, which is stupid given that he played more games centrally. He played about 30 games centrally last season and about 20 on the right hand side, and he'd be so much better in a central role. Also, that card is trash for the rating he's got. So disappointing because he had such a good season last year. You'll struggle to find many players who had a better season. He won 4 trophies. He was City's best player in a season where they won the treble. And he was Portugal's player of the tournament as well. So it's quite a bad card for a player of his quality, which is disappointing. If he was central though, it would be much better. We've got Thiago 87, bit of a pace downgrade to him though, which is disappointing. We've got Son with an insane card, central now, which is pretty cool. That is going to be a very, very expensive and desirable card. Fernandinho 87, not too bad. Hummels with an 87, big pace downgrade on him though. Don't think many people will be going near him. Jordi Alba with an 87. Pretty bad defending and physical though for a player of that rating. Karim Benzema 87. Okay stats, a little bit slow though. He's actually got no stats over 87 despite being 87 rated. Handanovic 88, always a good card there. And then moving up, we've got Godin, his new teammate. Fairly slow but very good defensively. Dybala 88, some decent stats. Courtois 88. Lloris 88. Which surprises me. I'd have thought he'd get downgraded because he was fairly average last season. David Silva, 88. Still keeping that high rating. Not too bad. That is a -1 from last year, but you can expect that given he's 34 now and didn't score many goals last season, but he was still very, very influential and has started the season very, very well. Edison, 88. That is a very, very nice card. Can't wait to try him out. 93 kicking. There's probably no keepers with a better kicking than him. Surprised he got that much of an upgrade. I'm very happy as a City fan, but 88 is very nice. Royce 88 as well, really nice card there. He's central. Cavani 88, fairly average card for a player of that rating, but still decent stats. Pogba 88, bit of a pace downgrade I believe, but a nice card all round, and his physical is looking very, very good. Moving on, we've got Mane now as an 88, so that's a big upgrade there. Kroos as an 88, but with very, very bad pace. Eriksen as an 88. Neuer down to an 88 now. Piqué at an 88. Aubameyang with an 88 rated card too. Although he's been downgrading quite a few stats, I think, and his shooting is actually worse than James Rodriguez, despite him winning the Golden Boot last year. Sterling, if you're talking about players with bad shooting, another stupid one. Sterling 79 shooting, and he scored so many goals last season. He's the current, I believe, second top scorer in the Premier League, or joint top scorer. He's up there anyway. He can't stop scoring, and he's got worse shooting than like some fullbacks. So that's quite stupid. He should have at least like 82 or 83. I know his finishing isn't amazing, but he scores so many goals. So obviously, weird one there. But he's up to an 88 rating overall, which is very much deserved. David De Gea with an 89. I'd have given him a 90. I think -2 from the season he had isn't deserved given how good he's been for years beforehand. It's quite reactionary, but you will see a reactionary upgrade with a goalkeeper in just a moment. We've then got Luis Suarez down to an 89, which I think is deserved. He's been pretty inconsistent, pretty poor recently. And then moving up, we've got Alisson, 89 rated. Yeah, he was very, very good last year, but I'm surprised he's been upgraded so much so quickly. Like, he was an 85 at the beginning of FIFA 19 and is now an 89, the same rating as De Gea. And De Gea has been one of the best keepers in the world for like, what, 5 or 6 years or something like that. And Alisson's now instantly up to his level, which, I mean, I'm not sure. Griezmann, 89, decent card. Busquets, 89, not really a card anyone uses. If he didn't have bad pace, he would be really good. Kante, who's had quite a pace downgrade there, but still nice, 89. Koulibaly, 89, very much deserved. Harry Kane, 89, very, very slow, but good shooting. Lewandowski is 89 rated. What? That is another one of the ones that I really don't agree with. There's been a few. Lewandowski, arguably the best striker in world football. Him and Aguero are probably the 2 best strikers in the world. And Lewandowski's actually got a downgrade. I mean, in my top 10 rating predictions, I gave Lewandowski an upgrade to a 91. And I put Aguero as a 90. And Aguero's there as an 89. I mean, how neither of them are 90 rated is beyond me. But yeah, Lewandowski somehow received a downgrade, despite having yet another very, very good season and starting the season very, very well. Just like Aguero as well. Stupid. Don't get that at all. Although Aguero, I think, has had maybe a slight upgrade to his shooting, but I think his pace has gone down slightly. Chiellini is an 89. Injured all season, though, I think. Or at least for a couple of months. So he will possibly receive a downgrade in future. And then moving up, we've got some of the top players. Ter Stegen, 90. I agree with that. Probably the second best keeper in the world behind the player who's highest rated here. So I agree with that one there. Mbappe, 89, I agree with that as a striker, very, very nice card. Ramos, 89, again, very, very nice. Modric is a 90 rated card. He was fairly average last season, so could have been downgraded even more. Still can't believe he won the Ballon d'Or last year. Insane. Another robbery for Messi. We've got Salah with a 90 rated card. See, I'm surprised he got upgraded to a 90, all the way up to a 90. And people like Aguero didn't go up to a 90. But yeah, quite nice card there. Van Dijk, 90 rated. That is an insane card. That is going to go down as probably the best centre-back card we've ever had. That is a crazy card and deserved. I gave him a 90 rating in my predictions. In fact, pretty much all of these players I did predict their ratings. I think if you watch my top 10 rating prediction. We've then got Oblak, 91. Very much agree with that. He's the best keeper in the world. If you don't agree, you don't watch football. I mean, not many people get to see La Liga, but if you see highlights of him, he makes insane saves. He made like a quadruple save in one of his last games, which was insane. He is so, so good. Very much deserved there. Kevin De Bruyne, 91. I'm surprised he wasn't downgraded because he barely played last season down to injury, but when he did play, he was really good. And has been really good this season, so you can understand why. Hazard, 91. I gave an upgrade to a 92, but they've kept him as a 91, despite him being one of the cover stars, which surprises me, but a nice card there. Obviously now at Real Madrid. And then we've got the top 3, and they are Neymar, 92 rated. I gave him a downgrade to a 91, but I said he could easily stay as 92, and that's what's happened. An insane card, really nice stats. Ronaldo's gone down to a 93. At last, EA have realised that he's not what he once was, and that he shouldn't be on the same level as Messi. Obviously, with him now no longer being the cover star, they don't have that clause to make him the highest rated player on the game. So he is now 93 rated. Still an amazing card now as a striker, but I'm sure we can all agree, unless you're a Ronaldo fanboy, in which case your opinion is invalid anyway. We can all agree that Messi should be the highest rated player on the game, and he is 94 after the season he had. Another unbelievable season. I believe he scored more than a goal a game and got like 20 assists or something. So I don't think you can argue that Ronaldo should be that rating, given that Ronaldo was outscored by 36-year-old Quagliarella and also by Piatek and Zapata in a league where his team always just wins the league. I think that's like the eighth time in a year they've won it, so I don't really think there's any arguments there. Messi's also had some nice upgrades. His passing has gone up massively, which is deserved, given he is the best passer in the world. He just pulls off passes that like literally no one else can even see. So very much deserved there, and I believe his shooting has gone up as well, although it should probably be a little bit higher. But anyway, there we go. Those are the official top 100 players. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Is anyone missing out? There's probably a few 85s and 84s that aren't in here, but that are kind of like just missing out, obviously. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Leave a like if you did enjoy. I'll leave a link down below to this if you want to go and check it out. EA may have released them by now. They probably will have. But they haven't as the moment I'm recording this. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care.